Hey guys, it's Ray from Marco12 and EpicDroid.com, and I'm here today with a super quick video showing you guys how to root your Google Pixel 9 and Pixel 9 Pro. Now these instructions are device specific. I am going to be using the Pixel 9 Pro today. However, with just a slight variation on the files that you use, you can do this on the Pixel 9, the Pixel 9 Pro, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, or basically any other Pixel device that is out there. The process is super straightforward. However, there are a few prerequisites that we're going to cover real quick. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a Windows computer. You're going to need a Windows computer that has Android platform tools installed on it. I will have a link to that in the description down below. I'm not going to go over how to install it. It's super straightforward, it's super easy, and it's pretty self-explanatory. If you need any help, leave a comment in the comment section down below and we'll try to help you out there. You're also going to want to make sure that your device has an unlocked bootloader. We'll have a link in the description down below with a video that shows you how to do that on your Pixel 9 and your Pixel 9 Pro. And then last but not least, we're going to need a trusty USB-C cable that we're going to be used for our video here today. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go on your phone, you're going to go into Settings, you're going to scroll down to About Phone, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to look at your build number. That build number is very important. Keep it handy because we're going to be using it here in just a second. If you get the wrong build number, you can and potentially will brick your device. Once you have that build number there, we're going to go over to our computer. We're going to go to the factory images for Nexus and Pixel devices. I will have a link to this in the description down below as well. You're going to scroll down to the appropriate device. In this case, I'm going to be scrolling down to the Pixel 9 Pro. I'm going to look for that build number. So right here we have AP4A241205.013.C1. So that's this one here, the 15.0 build for T-Mobile. I'm going to hit the link option. That's going to download that for me. And then while that's downloading, we're going to go back to our phone. We're going to go into Google Chrome, and we're going to go to the GitHub page for Magisk. Magisk is the tool that we're going to use to root our device along with everything else. You're going to scroll down, you're going to hit this link right here. It's the one that says Magisk Canary. I'm going to download that by hitting the apprelease.apk. Once that's downloaded, you're going to hit open, then you're going to hit install. It's going to install the app here for you. We're going to hit open. Yes, we want notifications. And then we're going to set this off to the side for just a second. So once that's all done downloading, you're going to go ahead and you're going to open up that zip file. Inside that zip file, you'll find a folder. Double click on that folder. And then here towards the bottom, you will find another zip file. This one will be the image-cayman, whatever the device is, and then the build number. You're going to double click on that. It's going to unpack it, and then you're going to see a lot of .img files. We're looking specifically for the one that's init_boot.img. We're going to extract that one. I'm just going to copy it right over here to my desktop. So it's there on my desktop now, right here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to close this zip file, close my downloads folder, and then next we're going to plug in our device. You're going to get your USB-C cable, you're going to plug that in. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to tell you you're charging this device via USB. We're going to tap on that. We're going to hit File Transfer / Android Auto. Verify it's actually me. Once that's done, it's going to open up on your computer. You're going to have your internal shared storage. I like to just copy mine to my download folder. Now I'm going to move the init boot image over here. Now one thing I'm going to point out real quick is you will see here that I do have some other files in there. These are the other boot images that I've had, or that I've used. So this one here is my stock one, and this one here is my Magisk patched one. This is the one that is rooted. I do it this way because that way I can identify the build numbers very quickly. I just copied that from the zip that I downloaded, and that way if I ever need to unroot or if I need to reroute or whatever, I have both image files available, and I have these on my device as well as in my platform tools folder. You don't have to do that. For this video, we're just going to use our basic init_boot image, but it's just something that you might find helpful in the future. Now that we've got that init boot image in our downloads folder, we're going to come in here, we're going to open up Magisk. In Magisk, we're going to hit this install button up top. We're going to do select and patch a file. You're going to need to go to that folder and you're going to need to find the file that we're patching. In this case, it's init boot image. It's here at the very bottom. We're going to tap it. We're going to hit let's go. It's going to go through a little process there, and then it's going to say all done. Now, depending on how lucky you are, you may be able to just hit F5 and refresh this screen, and it'll pop it up. If you're not lucky, you may just need to unplug it and then plug it back in. Once you've done that, you'll have your internal shared storage option. Go into download, and then you should see a file here called Magisk_patched 28101. That's the version of Magisk, and that is your image file. So now we're going to take this file, we're going to copy that to our desktop. So I have it right here. And now we're going to set our phone down here just for a second. and we are going to open up Command Prompt. You can do that by hitting the Run button and then typing CMD. Then we're going to navigate to the folder where we have Platform Tools installed. In my case, I just have it installed on my desktop, so I'm typing CD Desktop Platform Tools. I'm hitting Enter, and now I'm going to type a command. It's ADB reboot bootloader. This is going to reboot the device into the bootloader. So we're going to type that out, hit Enter, give it a second. And we are rebooted into fast boot mode. So setting the device down again, we're going to move this window over just a little bit. That'll make it a bit easier. We're going to type fastboot flash init _boot. Then we're going to do a space. And now, if you wanted to, you could type this out the long way and just type it out letter per letter. However, there is a cool nifty trick here that is in Windows. You can take this image file and you can drag it and drop it right over here, and it's going to paste that path. As you can see here, it pasted the whole path there for me. So now all I have to do in that command prompt is hit Enter, and it's going to flash it. Once it's done flashing, you can either reboot your device manually using your power button, or you can just do a nifty little thing here and type fastboot reboot. Once you hit fastboot reboot, it's going to start rebooting your device. You can go ahead and unplug your USB-C cable there. There's no need to keep it in at this point. And then once you've logged in, you can go ahead and you can go into your Magisk folder, pull that up, and presto, you are good to go. And now you get to enjoy root on your Pixel 9 and your Pixel 9 Pro. There's plenty of modules out there, and there's plenty of features that you guys can try with your devices. Definitely lots of things to check out and enjoy. If you guys have any questions about this process or about any of the things that you've seen here in this video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and we'll reply as soon as we're available. If you've enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.